Wednesday.
How's it going, guys? Rangovidzamango12 here, and we now have the Amazing Spider-Man issue 6 here, and it actually released yesterday, but some of you guys are going pretty crazy about asking me where's the review and stuff like that, so I thank you guys for that. But yeah, so this issue is picking up straight from where the previous issue left off, with Peter Parker's identity about to be revealed on live TV, which is going to be crazy. And we're going to see what's going to happen there. It was a massive cliffhanger at the time, and it left us on the edge of our seats. But before we dive straight into the comic, I just want to announce that I'm doing a giveaway for this comic. And yeah, I want you guys to tell me, what do you think is going to happen to Silk? Do you think that she's going to be killed in like the Spider-Verse, like in issue 9 of Amazing Spider-Man? Because that's when the Spider-Verse kicks off. Because it seems like, I don't know how to explain it, but you know, like it's like because Peter Parker and them two are like dating now, and it's like they love each other, but it's like too good to be true. So I kind of feel like that's the one girl that can relate to Peter Parker, because she also has spider powers. But I think that somehow she's gonna die in it, and that's gonna be like another loss for Peter Parker, as if he's just lost another Gwen. So that's how I feel anyway. So what do you guys think about that? Just let me know in the comment section below, and I'll announce the winner in the next issue of Amazing Spider-Man. But anyway, without further ado, let's dive straight into this awesome comic. Anyway, as I've said, it picks up straight from where the last issue left off, with J. Jonah Jameson live on TV about to unmask Peter Parker, and it's pretty crazy. But the one thing that is just hilarious, in fact, is the fact that J. Jonah Jameson is blocking the screen. Like, you physically cannot see Peter's face because J. Jonah Jameson is in the way. Like, it's kind of like he loves himself too much, so he's just like, he just wants all the screen time in the world, you know, like he wants to be on TV and stuff. But oh, it was so funny, that build up of thinking, holy crap, Peter's identity is going to be revealed, and then for it to be J. Jonah Jameson that completely ruins that moment. But the one thing I don't understand is that, did J. Jonah Jameson not look at Peter? Like, did he just stare at the camera and not turn around to see Peter's face unmasked? I mean, that was a bit weird. I kind of expected J. Jonah Jameson to know that he's Spider-Man now, but apparently nobody looked at his face. But then Silk saved him by webbing his face, and I know some of you guys said that in the comments below on my last video, so nice job you guys, that was an awesome theory. And yeah, so then we go back to where the Black Cat is and everything, and she's actually going into that meet-up place where all the evil villains are and stuff, and she's basically not welcome there. Ever since she teamed up with Electro, everyone just absolutely hates her and wishes that she was dead and stuff like that. It was pretty crazy. Anyway, moving on, we are actually back with Anna Maria, Peter Parker, and Silk, or as other people call Silk, Cindy Moon. And they're pretty much just working out how to get this web off his face again, using Doc Ock's web dissolver. But before we forget, we have to remember that Black Cat and Electro are actually keeping captive Sajani Jaffrey, who works for Peter Parker at Parker Industries, and she's basically being interrogated on how to control this Electro device, because obviously Electro doesn't have control of his powers anymore, and he's very concerned about that. He just wants to be normal again, he wants to be human. He doesn't want to feel like he's going to blow up and harm others that he cares about. So he's more interested in getting cured than actually hurting anyone at the minute. One thing I do have a problem with though is the fact that Silk and Peter don't have to be all over each other 24/7. Like, we understand that it's like their spider senses or whatever, but I don't know, it's just dead weird like that all the time. I just mean, like, oh, she's definitely gonna die. I think she's gonna die, definitely. I mean, she has to. But then anyway, we go back to the Black Cat and Electro, who are disguised to get into the like event of the Electro machine, and Silk basically gives Spider-Man an overhaul and pretty much makes him completely insulated from Electro so that he doesn't get electrocuted, and he's pretty much protected in a way. And before they can do anything, Black Cat activates the machine, and basically she's trying to suggest and show people what happens when the machine gets into the wrong hands, and instead of it taking away Electro's powers, it actually enhances them and makes him even more powerful than ever. But it's kind of weird because Black Cat has gone absolutely insane. I mean, she even said then, time to prove who's in your head, the Spider or Doc Ock. And obviously Spider-Man went and saved Electro, but I'm a bit concerned about Black Cat because it's kind of like that should have proved to her that it is actually the real Peter Parker back in his own body, but she's just not having any of it. She's gone absolutely insane with power, and I love it. I absolutely love it when Peter does something like saves Electro, even though it's like one of his main big bad villains. He still does something that could kill him in the process by saving a guy who's like made out of electricity and everything. It's just awesome, and I love it when Peter has these heroic moments like that. And of course we have J. Jonah Jameson completely ripping off Spider-Man, ripping into him and telling him how it's his fault that this happened. But then we also have Cindy Moon working there now because she wants to find her parents, and if you remember, Cindy Moon is Silk, so she's secretly working there now as like a reporter or whatever she is, like a journalist, sorry, but kind of not for anything except to find her parents, which I think is going to be interesting. And of course Black Cat has now been accepted into that like group of evil supervillains, like where they all meet up and stuff, so they've offered to team up with her, so I wonder what that is going to bring to Spider-Man. And of course another really interesting and awesome ending is the fact that Peter's own like employee, like partner in his business, basically just double crossed him and told Black Cat everything, and let's see what she's got in store for him in the next issue. And I just can't wait. The next issue comes out, it's either next week or in a few weeks, but I'll announce the winner to the giveaway in the next issue of Amazing Spider-Man. And of course, let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below about this issue. I actually love the art in this issue. I love the humour at the beginning with J. Jonah Jameson not moving out of the way of the camera to reveal the identity of Spider-Man. That was just hilarious, especially with the big build-up in the last issue, leaving it as a cliffhanger, just added to like the humorous side of things. And of course J. Jonah Jameson being the absolute dopey guy that he is just awesome. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm going to give this issue an 8 out of 10, mainly because of those reasons right there. And yeah, don't forget to hit the like button if you like my video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more. And last but not least, don't forget to go into the link in the description and follow me on Twitter, because I have conversations with you guys all the time. It's awesome. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.